It is a start to a brand new world. I think, like a lot of other people, it goes without saying, I am absolutely hyped to be playing 1.18 nearing its release, finally. Recently, a long time sort of YouTube hero of mine reappeared from the dark shrouds of the void of being missing in action, more or less. Frankie, on PC in 1080p. A lot of people may not know him. He was an extremely popular DayZ YouTuber way back in the day. Loved his videos, loved the amount of quality he puts into every single one of them. And he finally came back 2 or 3 days ago. Absolutely could not believe it. So that inspired me to do something I've long since dreamed of and have tried a few times already. Let's give YouTube yet another shot. So with that in mind, I do have a simple goal for today. I just simply want to get some sort of starter house done. Some sort of starting base to live in. Nothing fancy. I'm not a Hermitcraft member or even full-time Minecraft YouTuber or streamer by any means. So, just something livable. Yeah, I probably figured worthy a note by now. I am playing with some data packs enabled. I'm playing with the Vanilla Tweaks suite. Some select choices from there, notably, as you can immediately see, the Coordinates HUD. And perfect timing. I also have Duraping to let me know when my tools are about to break. But yeah, that amongst other data packs. A lot of vanilla friendly stuff, for sure. Nothing too game changing. I do have a crafting data pack as well, so some crafting recipes may be slightly different or may not even exist in the vanilla game, but they're quality of life that I just feel like I can't live without. It kind of goes to show one of my opinions about Minecraft in general. It's truly a game where no one can tell you how to play. Only you, yourself, can tell you how you want to play Minecraft. So yeah, I guess another initial thing to note. I did pre-select the seed in general for the absurd mountains and some decent cave generation, if you are curious. The seed is right there, rather simple one. So if you are watching this video far along in the future, if I'm even continuing, there's the seed to join in on this world. Alright, some starting resources have been gotten. Got ourselves about half stack of copper, good bit of starting iron, as well as some coal to start out. I have to cut that mining trip short, unfortunately, because there are two necessary things we need to secure before we can even think about continuing with any more progression. And one, the obvious, we need a bed. No questions asked. That's a given default. You need a bed off the start. And with that, what choice are we gonna make? I think we have to go with the default red bed eventually. When I feel like crafting it, it has to be red. Have to go with the old classic. And critical item number 2, food. We're running low on that one apple is not going to keep us satiated through the next couple of days here. Actually not a bad cave, and there's some iron down there. Do not want to fall down there whatsoever though. So yeah, while our beef and food is cooking over there, other than the absurdly tall mountains and decent cave generation, that's the second reason, or third reason I guess, as to why I picked this seed. A village right in immediate proximity to spawn, which is literally just about 50 blocks that way, I believe. So, and actually I should probably get to crafting a bed here. I can start sleeping now actually. And there we go, a bed to get. And quickly, of course, have to make it default red. Go back to the old classic. And that's day 1. Alright then. I guess it's time to go pillage that village. Oh, that's a cringy joke. That is such a cringy joke. But you know what? I have to leave it in there now. I just have to. It's such a cringy one, but it's too good of a cringe. I don't think I've heard that joke yet. Someone's probably said it when the Village and Pillage update came out, right? Someone has to have said that joke. You know what? I'm taking it. I haven't heard anyone else use it. That means I can use it, right? No one's copyright claimed that. You know what? I just realized we didn't even have to go on that slaughtering rampage of cows. There's plenty of wheat here. There's absolutely plenty of wheat. Why did I think about that? Yeah, you have a barrel for me. That's nice. Okay, some loot. Nothing amazing by any means, but I'll take the chest. That's wood I don't have to chop later. I'll take the barrels as well. That's more wood I don't have to chop later. Anything in here? Oh, I could have sworn there was a villager in here. Farmer. Maybe it was just my eyes playing tricks on me. Probably just that, yeah. Nope, I guess the last thing to pillage here is simply just the hay bales, which I don't have a hoe for. Food get. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I love the new cave generation. I mean, this isn't even all that impressive, and as compared to the new cave generation, but still, just still, like you would never seen this in 1.17 or earlier. It's just too good. It's just too damn good. Actually, I am gonna take some of this dripstone while I can. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get an early farm of this going. Definitely something you want to be brewing from the start if you plan to farm it. Any more iron for the taking? Yes, thank you. Oh, could we even get full iron armor today? 29 iron. I do believe that might just be enough. I think it's only 26 that you need for a full set of iron armor. So then now I guess the new goal would just be house by day 5. I reckon I could pull that off. And have a simple bungalow. Just caves, man. Just the new generation of... in every sense. I love it. I think that goes for everyone who doesn't love the new generation in 1.18. Alright, let's focus on getting the wood we need. Get this house going. I reckon I'm going to want anywhere from 2 to 3 stacks of wood off the start. So we'll go ahead and snag that really quick. You know, I'm sitting here wondering, right? When it comes to most popular YouTubers' first video, I wonder if they ever got anxious. I wonder if they ever felt scared with the first video they ever posted. Like, for example, sure, Frankie on PC, an AP who recently made his appearance back. I think he had anywhere from 2 or 3 million subscribers when he left. And coming back after a 4-year hiatus from YouTube. As he was clicking the post button, as he was clicking the upload button for his first video coming back, I wonder how he felt, to be honest. Because, to be quite honest here, I was really anxious to make this video. I honestly don't know what it was, but some sort of resistance just telling me don't record. More or less just saying, what if it's not good enough? And I felt like I had to fight myself to even get this video out. I was just like, why does it have to be good in the first place? Why does it even need to be good? Because it doesn't need to be. I just need to click record, and it'll get better eventually. I don't know if you all have heard this saying before, but it's kind of like the saying when you pick up drawing. When you pick up drawing for the first time, right? Your first 1,000 drawings are going to be terrible. So go ahead and get your first 1,000 drawings done already. So that way you can be closer to be getting good, right? Because nothing can ever be perfect. We may never achieve any sort of level of perfection, but we will get closer. And it's inevitable that we'll just keep getting better the more we do something over and over and over. So I guess that's just the approach I'm going to take here as well. When I look back on it in 5-10 years, if I'm still doing this, that's a long time to be doing this, but I'll be looking at this like, gosh, this was horrendous. But it's also where I started. Alright, so we're about at 3.5 stacks. It was probably good a time of any, as any, to decide on a location for the starting house. I'd love to try and get this done by day 5. That is more or less my goal. And while I could settle by the village, and that would be probably a smart decision, just to be able to set up a trades really fast, I'm not quite keen on the location. So I'm actually kind of curious to see what's over this way. So if I remember correctly, from the map viewer, chunk viewer, for the seed. Yep, here it is. There's a C right here. Kind of stating the obvious, but yeah. If you couldn't see it already, notice the pun. There's an ocean here. Actually, kind of a decent fan of the stone shores, to be honest. I think they're pretty unique as compared to the normal beach. This would actually look really nice as a backdrop to the starting house. This could actually work out fairly well. That's the exact steepness that I want to see in mountains. Just the sheer vertical cliff. Alright, what else do we got down in this direction? Looks like nothing all that much. Fortunately, no shipwrecks, right? Oh, ruined portal. I'll take that. We'll just shimmy our way over there real quickly and see what's inside. Alright, unfortunate thing is not seeing a chest. Might just simply be buried under the gravel, and I'm not too keen on wanting to excavate tons of gravel at the moment. What I do see, however, is a shipwreck. Shipwreck means loot, and loot means a happy me. Alright, what goodies do you have for us? If I could even open the chest. Hello? Minecraft? Okay. Took you long enough, but that's fine. What? What was that? So yeah, you can definitely see why this is still a pre-release version. Carrots, nice. Potatoes, nice. Moss block, nice. And a suspicious stew. But overall, not a bad start. We already got my preferred farming ingredient tool thing. The potato's a tool. Hey! What am I saying? What in the world? It's crop. That's the word I'm looking for. A potato's a crop. It's not a tool. I think this has to be a starting location. We know that the village isn't far off. But yeah. This is where we'll make our beginnings. Let's put the house right about here. So that way we can even have a dock going off. Alright. I'll go ahead and place a new chest here. Transfer all our items over. And start building once I've transferred everything back to here. Alright. Guess I'm start building something. I want a book and quill. Therefore, must become a sacrifice. Oh, Lord. Oh, I'm gonna die. Come on now, give me a break. Back, give me your trident, if you don't mind. Or not. Anyway, back to squid hunting. I need your ink, my dude. Thank you. Now then, I need chicken. More specifically, dead chicken. So yeah, my idea is, as I was kind of saying before, rudely being interrupted by the drowned sailors of the deep and their pointy pointy pitch. I can definitely speak English. And they're pointy pitchforks. I wanted to get a book and quill from the start. Kind of had this long-term idea, having a journal of my Minecraft adventure. My idea for this world is that it's going to be a nice and long-lasting one that I play for years and come. And so, I'd love to have a journal, just quick memos or even long old stories. Just the stuff I did during that session. And for that, I need a book and quill. To which I now have the feathers for. I'm pretty sure I already have some leather. If not, there's some horses that can meet some unfortunate demises that are not at all related to me or my axe. You know, it's just an unfortunate circumstance that may or may not have occurred that allowed me to get my hands on some leather that I may or may not already have, you know? So, the decision is, the horse gets spared. Alright, so there's a book, I believe. If I do feather and squid ink, yep, book and a quill. So, the obviously smart but granted tired recording version of me forgot to record a good transition into building the house. I can't believe he forgot that. It's absolutely unforgivable. So, in order to rectify that problem, future editing me is here to fix that. Cue the sudden transition into a building time-lapse of sorts now. Alright, and this, as I mistakenly go one block too far forward, should be the last bit of roofing we need. Or I can call this mediocre house complete. Speaking of which, so it is. Now, this is the day after. I remember stating that I had some sort of name planned for this house. Problem is, I don't remember what I was going to name. Oh no, I remember something along the lines of what it was. Hereby, I christened this house with the name of Mediocre Manor. As it describes it perfectly. It's rather mediocre. Not terrible. It's not good, and it still isn't quite finished. But you know what? It'll do. It'll do for a start. Once I have better tools, better supplies and whatnot, I can look forward to far better builds than this, I hope. But for now, this will do just nicely. Still have to get an interior though. And there we go. As promised. Door? Please? Oh my lord. And as promised. That's the second time, I swear. I'm gonna remove the door next time. But anyways, as promised, that's the house done in the first episode. The legendary Mediocre Manor with a not so mediocre background. I hope this wasn't too boring to watch, and hopefully I'll be coming out with more and better videos soon. So yeah, hopefully there's more to look forward to. Anyway, goodbye.